Welcome to Open for Business, the Gallatin Valley's only local business and consumer talk show featuring Tom Eaglehoff, the Man Entrepreneur magazine radio called the leading authority in the United States for doing business in small town. Here he is, speaker, author, small business consultant, and Mrs. Eaglehoff's favorite son, Tom Eaglehoff.
All right, welcome everyone. Open for Business. We air every Saturday live from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mountain Time on AM 1450 KMMS in Bozeman, 1340 KPRK in Livingston, Montana. If you'd like to be a part of the big broadcast, go to kmmsam.com and click Listen Live. The call-in number during the show, 406-522-TALK, 406-522-8255. I'm here, you're here. Let's get the show on the road. All right, 73 degrees outside, Saturday, June 4, 2016. It's 25 minutes before the top of the hour, and I want to welcome you to the podcast portion of Open for Business. Each week I share some tips and tricks I've learned over the years about advertising, marketing, promotion, and building strong, successful businesses. And, of course, we do these Open for Business podcasts every Saturday live between 11:30 and noon Mountain Time from the studios of AM 1450 KMMS in Bozeman. And, of course, 1340 KPRK in Livingston, Montana. And, of course, we stream worldwide on the web at kmmsam.com. So if you missed any of my previous podcasts, you'll find them all on my YouTube channel or my website at smalltownmarketing.com. That's smalltownmarketing.com. Go about halfway down the homepage on the left side, and you'll find a link to the podcast page so you can catch up on any of my podcasts that you might have missed. Today's topic, I want to talk to you about 4 tips to improve slow sales. Now, almost every business has slow sales sometime during the year, and some businesses are seasonal, while others just pay the price for the college kids being gone in the summer or spring break. Some do great during tourist season, but scratch and claw during the other months. And the question is how to keep the business viable during those tough times. Well, here's 4 tips to help you keep the cash jar a little fuller during those down months. So tip 1, do a self-assessment of your business. There are reasons you have good months and there are reasons you have slow months. Your job is to determine why you have both. So here are some self-assessment questions that you need to ask yourself. What's happening outside your 4 walls that could be affecting your business in a negative way? Do you have new competitors? Are people on vacation? Are economic conditions unfavorable? Which month was your last good month? What's changed since then? Are you controlling your inventory in a responsible manner? Now, your average sale is an excellent way to indicate your business health. So has your average sale gone up or down? If you're having a slow month, but your average sale is the same or more, what does that tell you? Well, it tells you have a shortage of customers, and you might want to think about ways you can improve your foot traffic. So if your average sale is down, then you might have some employee issues that require some sales training refreshers. So also check your merchandising. Does your store look stale? Can you use social media more effectively? Tip 2 is you need to use your swipe file. So what's a swipe file, you ask? Well, swipe file is a file used to steal successful ideas that other business owners have used. It's a file you've compiled about things that work in your industry. It might be web pages you printed out or ads you've seen in trade magazines, local advertising, or other products and services. A dry cleaner might have a great idea that you could adapt to your hardware store. It might be successful promotions or sales ideas other people have used that you've read about. If there's one secret to success, it's finding someone who is successfully doing what you want to do and do what they do. You've got to be a student of your business and industry. You're not going to be much of a poker player if you don't know the odds of the various hands. So learning from others is much more effective than trial and error on your part. Tip number 3, use your competitive file. Now, your competitive file contains 12 folders, one for each month, that contains your advertising for that month, along with your competitors' advertising and any notes about economic conditions during that month. So this is something, if you don't do it now, you want to start doing it each month. During your slow months, pull out last year's folder along with your sales figures and see what you were advertising and what your competitors were advertising. Did their advertising reduce your sales? Or were there other issues you made note of that could account for reduced sales? Look for clues and changes that might be able to alter in some way or to improve your bottom line. Tip number 4, you need to talk to your customers. Invite some of your best customers in for coffee or donuts and ask them honestly to assess your business. What do they like about your business and what don't they like? Some aren't going to be forthcoming with negatives for you, but try to get honest answers about how you're doing. And one way to do this is to prepare a multiple choice checkbox survey. All they do is check a box with a pencil, put the survey in an envelope, and drop it in a box. You'll have no way of knowing who checked what box. So you can set up questions that are very informative about what people like and what they don't like about your business. This gives them an opportunity to be blunt with you, but still remain anonymous. Running a business is a challenge. If it were easy, everyone would be doing it. I don't think I've ever met a successful business owner who was not a student of his or her business or industry. One of the best tips I can give you is if you will spend 20 minutes a day for a year learning about your industry, reading something about your industry, at the end of that year, you'll know more than 75% of the people in that industry. Successful business owners are constantly in learning mode. They're improving, they're innovating, and they're evolving. The more you know, the blacker your bottom line will be. And that's the podcast. So if you missed any of my previous podcasts, you'll find them all on my YouTube channel or my website at smalltownmarketing.com, smalltownmarketing.com. Go about halfway down the homepage on the left side, and you'll find a link to the podcast so you can catch up on any of my podcasts that you might have missed. So tune in each Saturday, and let's build successful businesses together.